Hi there, I'm Beth from messymarriage.com, and today I'm answering a question from a husband who has been in a situation that is very difficult. He and his wife are at the beginning stages of trying to reconcile their marriage. He really admits that he has had a big part of the demise of their marriage, and he wants to do whatever it takes to reconcile and to bring their marriage back together. And one of the things that his wife is requiring or asking of him is that he sit and listen to all the ways that she has been hurt by his actions. And so he's a little bit hesitant to do that. And in fact, his question is my understanding of the depth of my wife's pain something I need to do for God to bring healing? Or is this something that my wife alone needs for healing? So I think he is coming at this situation with a little bit of a filter in place, and we all do. I'm sure that his wife has a filter in place and has a view of her husband's sins that is infecting and affecting the way she views him. In the same way, he's viewing his wife in a certain way as well, and maybe a little bit mistrustful of how she will conduct herself in this time where she opens up about the hurt that her husband has caused. And so maybe he's afraid she might use it against him, or maybe he feels like her motives are just to punish him and to hurt him. Whatever the motive might be, that's something he's got to recognize, that he's got something of a filter in place regarding his wife, and accept the fact that both of them come to that reconciliation table with those filters. But the second thing is he needs to also recognize the power. There is such power in listening to his wife share how she feels, what she recognizes were things that he did that were hurtful to her, and for him to validate, to really listen, not to argue or defend, but to really listen and take responsibility for those things, to ultimately apologize for those things, but most of all to just really validate that that was hurtful for her. And part of this is not just healing for her, but it's healing for him as well, because it helps him to recognize exactly what he has done that has hurt the relationship so that he won't do that again. But also it helps him to empathize with her. And that's probably something that both of them are missing, that empathy that they need for each other's pain. So this could connect them in a powerful way. My husband and I have done this, and it has opened us up to each other in a way like nothing else has. But you've got to do it right. So I'm going to be providing some tools on messy marriage to help this couple walk through that. But I also want to reiterate that even though there might not be a specific Bible verse that says, if you do A, B, and C, this is what God wants, I think God wants us to reconcile. And God certainly wants us to look at the plank that's in our own eye. I mean, that's a scriptural passage in Matthew 7 that talks about that very thing. So yes, I do believe God desires for this husband to talk to his wife, to listen to his wife, to empathize with his wife. It is not just for her satisfaction so that she can be healed. It is for God's desire, God's design, that they connect in that very intimate way. I hope that helps, and I will again provide those tools on my Messy Marriage page. So go to messymarriage.com if you're interested in finding out more about that. And I hope this husband recognizes the value of really entering into his wife's pain. Thanks so much.